You found
Oh, you're in an ad. Yeah, no, the broadcast stopped on my end for some reason. It said there was an error.
They were actually
But I think we're back now. Can I turn up the volume from here? Or do I have to go into my menu? Let's see. I'm frozen. Ah, shit. Oh no. Oh no.
The only catch. It would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing?
I think we should be okay.
I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Oh, this part.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What do you do? I saved her. Come on, baby girl.
It really is. It's beautiful. When I was playing this for the first time, I kind of forgot that I was playing a game because there's so many. Enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you being here. There are so many beautiful cinematics and cutscenes. At times I forgot that I was playing a game because I was just so engrossed in the story.
That's a lot.
But yeah, no, you're right. It is gorgeous. I don't know. Are we back? I think we're back. We're back on my end.
I told her they just ran some tests.
If you're still having problems seeing it, Aquaman, maybe just refresh. Seems good. All right, dope. How's the volume? Do I need to turn up the game volume? It's a little quiet for me. I don't know if it's quiet for you.
And she believed you?
Also good? Okay. Sweet. So, have y'all played this game? Are you guys gonna run into any spoilers here? If you need to, like, step out at any point because of spoilers or anything like that, you're welcome to. You don't ever have to participate in chat to be a member of this community. I feel the love and support no matter what, so if you need to step out at any point, even if it's just, like, for the sake of your emotional or mental well-being, because this game covers some tough topics, I totally understand. You have played. Awesome. What did you think? Obviously, I've already said that this is my favorite game ever. I love the story, but I know that there was a lot of people unhappy with the game in general, in terms of the story. What did you think, Aquaman? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Were you indifferent? Tell me the things. I want to know. Let's talk about it. I never got emotional about the game. Then again, I have emotional blankness issues, and it's a good game. I think it's a good game. I think there's incredible storytelling. I think the music and the lighting and the, oh god, the way that they play with lighting and colors in this to set the mood is incredible. And I just thought it was an amazing story. I am someone who is a fangirl of a lot of things, but my big thing is not necessarily a fandom or a franchise. I just love story. I love analyzing storytelling. I love, like, analyzing character development and appreciate a well-written, fleshed-out character. And Naughty Dog just does such an amazing job with these games. And I love it. Thanks for dropping the Discord command. My Discord's actually a joint Discord with me and one of my other friends. He's the reason I started streaming. And I kind of didn't want to set up a Discord by myself. I thought it was like a really daunting thought, and I didn't think that it was going to take off or be a thing, so I was like, why don't we just do this together? And both of our communities can have a home, and we can grow together and all that jazz. So that's what we did. I mean, look at this. It's gorgeous. Oh, I love this game so much. So there's a little spot in our Discord server for just me, for just him. There's a bunch of stuff that we do together. Aquaman, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome on in. You are now officially a raccoon. The way the raccoon came to be, I didn't set out to ever be a raccoon.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to have my community all become little trash pandas, but I always explain the pronunciation of my username as it's pronounced Miko, like the raccoon in Pocahontas.
What were you talking about her?
And so I've kind of inadvertently become a raccoon. I'm not mad about it. I like raccoons.
Can't say
But it was just like a funny thing that happened kind of on its own. So welcome. You're a little raccoon now. Welcome to our cozy little den. You're a good man, Tommy.
I'll see you later, Tom.
But what's Pocahontas? Oh my god. No, I'm just messing, lol. No, actually, I've met a few people through Twitch now that have never seen Pocahontas. And it was just like a, oh no. Pocahontas was my favorite Disney princess, for lack of a better word. She's not technically a princess, but she is a chieftain's daughter, so I guess it's like the closest thing to a princess there is in Native American culture. But it's my favorite. It was my favorite show as a kid, and to have like a cute little fuzzy sidekick character have a name that is the same pronunciation as my childhood nickname was like the dopest thing ever. And convenient as a way to be like, hey, this is a movie a lot of people have seen, this is how you pronounce my name. I've never seen... No. What I've seen, like, all the Disney movies, no shame. Disney movies are great.
Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but...
Hey.
Look at baby Ellie. Hey. She's a little baby. I've been getting flash depression all day. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh man. It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Folks are...
I hope that tomorrow is a better day for you.
Talking about how impressed they are with you.
Have you tried doing anything to help that out? Have you... Sometimes, oh god, sometimes when I have really bad days, it's like one of the best things I do for myself is... A lot of people like to work out to, like, you know, boost serotonin and stuff like that.
You told me a joke, and I thought about
it. I always feel more like a human being when I take a shower. I take a shower and I'm like, I feel like a person again.
Joel,
but have you had something to eat? Have you drank some water?
Get up in a few
Maybe
hours.
make yourself a cozy drink. I don't know if you like coffee or tea, but just something to kind of comfort and self-soothe. Sometimes we just have to be gentle with ourselves.
1 second.
Humor helps. Comedies. I saw this Netflix called Death to 2020. Ooh, definitely recommend. Okay.
What's this?
You know what? I'm gonna write it down here. I keep sticky notes on my desk.
Funny.
For things just like this. For things that come up in streams that I want to remember.
Okay. Promise me that you
Boom, written down. Netflix, Death to 2020.
Don't laugh.
I heard caffeine is bad for depression or something.
Won't.
Or medicine. I don't know. I never listened to the doctor. Point is, I drink too much energy drinks. Okay. Is caffeine bad for depression? I don't know. I don't drink regular coffee. I only drink decaf because I have ADHD and caffeine does not work as a stimulant on me. It works as a depressant on me. So I don't drink caffeine for the most part because it makes me sleepy. And that's usually not what people are going for when they drink coffee or tea or anything like that. So I drink decaf coffee, and mostly just for the comfort and the smell of coffee.
Sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my
But yeah.
stolen missing parts.
I have bipolar and schizophrenia, anxiety, depression, ADHD, and a form of autism. Oh my goodness, that's so much. Friend, you're dealing with a lot.
And I believe
My goodness.
I can see our
Yeah. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 13, and since then, we've come to the conclusion that I'm not actually bipolar. What I actually experience is seasonal depression. The cycles that we thought was bipolar disorder is actually just a really, really extreme form of seasonal depression. I get depressed about 4 times a year at the change of every season.
I'll take what I can get.
But, so yeah, I feel you on the ADHD, I feel you on the depression, I feel you on the anxiety. I know a lot about disorders like bipolar and schizophrenia because they're so closely related, and for a really decent chunk of my life, I was diagnosed with one of those things. Even though it ended up not being true for me, we learned a lot and got a lot of great resources and, you know, all that jazz.
Yeah.
In a really bad case of... Oh, no. No, I'm sure you're a fantastic person.
Okay.
But yeah, no, please take care of yourself.
Do you remember the joke?
Well, dad joke time.
What is the downside to eating a clock?
I haven't eaten today, just 2 energy drinks. Friend, you need to eat something. I am the mom friend. I have always been a mom friend. I will forever be a mom friend. Please eat something. You need to put something in your stomach.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know how much caffeine is in energy drinks? I know someone personally who has had a heart attack because of the energy drinks he drank. Like, I know someone in real life, someone that my father used to work with. Please take care of your body. Gonna heat up some wings, so obviously can't type for a bit. Yeah, no. Your body is trying to tell you that that's too much caffeine. Please eat something. Get your wings. Have your nom-noms. Don't worry about not being here in chat.
Shit.
I would rather you take care of your body. Unlimited power. Julian Felix.
Morning.
Sorry.
Hello, welcome on in. How you doing, friend?
Give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
We're celebrating 300 followers here on Twitch today, and also happened to be playing my favorite game. It was already scheduled.
Dina. She didn't mean anything by
Okay,
it.
BRB. All right. See you in a bit.
Talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Anyway, how you doing, Julian?
Oh.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
Still haven't quite managed to wrap my mind around the fact that 300 people
She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I
seen what the shenanigans that happen here, and you're just like, this seems like a fun place to
I'm
be.
messing with you, man.
Let's hit that follow.
I don't care.
Heard
Get
so many good
dressed.
things. Friends have said I should come by and say hello. I appreciate it. Thank you for being
It's
here.
kind of fucked up you did that.
It's so nice. Jesse.
Stuff together, we're already late.
Jesse's a real one. I think I'm gonna disappear for a second because I'm gonna turn up the volume on my end. So my face is gonna disappear, but you should still be able to hear my voice. So I just need to do a thing over here. Okay. Let's see.
Smells fine.
Alright, now I can, if it's too loud, I can turn it down. But
so
it just seemed
tired.
really quiet to me. Can't do that, okay. So this is Ellie's little studio apartment in a refurbished garage.
Okay.
It's very quaint. She is very clearly into her punk rock music. And still a space nerd, so that's good. She's got her Savage Starlight comic book poster. Boop-a-boo. She paints. Wait, that's the little figurine that she tried to give to Sam in the first game. Oh no, poor Sam. I just finished a replay last week of The Last of Us, the first game. And, ooh. Good stuff.
Joel up?
Honestly, her room looks like a vibe. I agree.
That sucks.
Totally agree.
Can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up. It's just about to get up. I was.
Right.
You got everything?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
Heads up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
Pretty good room considering the circumstances. Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not so nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
Royal push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting.
Julian, have you played
Maria
this
wants a
game?
word
Have you
with
seen it?
Where is she?
The diner.
I don't wanna
Seth?
give away anything
clue.
in terms of spoilers
Just tell her you never
if you
saw me.
haven't seen it yet.
Nope.
Where's your fucking loyalty?
Excuse me?
Excuse me, he says.
So, we're okay, right?
You and me?
You've seen it, have not played it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Of course.
I was
Yeah, and,
asking because I tend to talk
I
about
know. It was just
about
I want you to
things
think.
throughout the game. I kind of like
Ellie.
hop around to different timelines, to different points of the timeline.
Thanks.
But if you hadn't seen or played it yet, I would have tried my best not to do that. Doggo! I forget what this dog's name is. We meet him in the first game, and I just finished playing it, and I don't remember his name. But he's a good boy. He's the bestest boy. Dorsey. Hello. Hello. Oh my god, I love horses so much. Horses are like giant dogs. They're literally like giant dogs.
Jesse.
Oh, hi.
Have you ever seen a horse play with a ball? They're just like dogs. Go ahead, no worries for me. Okay, cool.
Want to grab some breakfast?
No.
They really are smart. They're
Maria?
incredibly smart
In the
animals.
back.
They're friendly, they're loyal, they're intelligent,
Excuse me.
Ellie.
they're
you are, come
funny. Horses are so funny.
Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Fuck Seth.
From me. Please.
Too smart. Suspicious. Horses being kind of
Seth.
sus.
Seth, come here.
Same, Ellie. Same.
Hey. Look, last night I was drinking too much.
That is not an
Sure.
excuse to be a dick.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
Maybe you should just say sorry.
Maria tells me that you.
I'm trying to say sorry, so I made you a sandwich. Why don't you just fucking say, I'm sorry?
Made you some sandwiches.
Okay.
People. People, people,
Steak.
people.
Thank you, Seth.
Drinking is never an excuse. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Well, you be safe out there.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Bigot sandwiches.
Smells good.
Seth can see himself right out the fucking door.
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
Twin Sisters
When you go out, I
Grocery.
want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too
Your
long.
cat's glaring at you. Does your cat want your wings?
If you go up to
cat
the
wants
Northwest
some
Lookout,
chicken?
You're scheduled to arrive later today. But watch yourself. There's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course.
Or is it more of a pay
I
attention
was
to
gonna
me
check
glare?
out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Ellie,
Look at the
you know the
tiny
creek trails?
woman.
Not really.
Look at this little one.
Dina's
Oh
done it
my
a bunch.
goodness.
I'll have the two of them.
Everything about this game
Well, that's all.
and its attention to detail is just watch. Oh my
Ellie.
goodness.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Oh, I love it so much. I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm already crying. Jesus Christ. Let me do this real quick. I gotta reset that. They need zombie kids. No, my god, please no zombie kids. Okay, well, we're already crying. This is good. This is great. This is exactly how I thought today was gonna go. I was awake for 20 minutes this morning when I realized that we hit 300 followers
know what's
here,
going on with you
and
and
I
Joel.
was like laughing and crying, and then
Maria.
I was like, this is just
God
gonna be
really
the
cares
entire
about
day.
you.
This is gonna be
And I'm
me
sure
today.
he
I'm just
didn't
gonna be
mean to.
laughing and
Fine.
crying.
Yeah?
Imagine how horrifying it
Okay.
would be to see a pack of them,
Okay.
like in
Sorry
Dead
to
Space
cry.
2. Oh, I've never seen any of the Dead Space games,
Be safe.
but it would
Thanks.
definitely be
Yo, Dina, assignment.
absolutely awful to see a pack of zombie children.
We get your
Dina!
girlfriend in the stables, please.
Dina is best girl. Dina's a good egg. We love Dina.
Hey, Dina.
I would actually die to protect
Can I
Dina.
talk to you?
Dina and Lev,
Tap it out.
they're my babies. I will fight for their honor.
Hey. Hey. I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Don't feel bad. Can I tell you
'Cause
something
I
I read about Lev?
Started
Yeah,
the
go
whole
ahead.
thing, and
What did you read?
I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people.
No,
And
you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you?
Yes,
I
Ian
let you finish my
Alexander
sentences.
is trans.
All right.
Well, we should
As a
probably keep going.
human, is a trans individual,
What the
and they play a trans character, and it's amazing.
I hate this kid so much.
It's just
You
fantastic.
wanna fuck him up?
We need more of that representation.
You asked for it. You better run, you little shits. Holy shit! Get to cover. Go, go! Gotcha. We're on the board, suckers. Eat
Oops.
that. Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny. Ow!
Yeah.
Arm on that kid.
Oh, you like that? No, no, no.
Oh, you got me.
Come over there and fight you, like for real.
Woo. Why is it so hard to get these children?
I know where you live,
Oh, because we're
Alex.
playing on Survivor Plus, probably.
Oh, suck it.
Ow.
I see you.
This is the kind of lighthearted content that I wanted. This is not what we get for most of the game, unfortunately. Oh, you missed! You frickin' missed!
In your face! Aw, dang it!
Oh, I just hit Dina.
Ow!
Hey, 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 hey!
So fucking
What are you doing? Oh, that was not it.
Oh.
That was not the thing.
Eat snow! Ow!
Oh, we're losing! We are losing to these crazy children. Oh, damn. We really are. We do be losing. We do be losing. Oh, how did he curve? Did you see that? He threw it and it was like curveball. Holy shit. Children are too quick. Dude, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power is literally one of my favorite animated shows of all time. This is the first time I've lost to this group of children. This is probably foreshadowing for how the rest of this game is gonna go.
Alright, we actually have some
I love She-Ra. She-Ra's fantastic. Fun fact, my middle name is Adora.
Yep.
And I hated my middle name for forever. Until I started watching She-Ra and the Princess of Power. True story. True story. Jenna, thank you for the lurk.
To do the creek trails.
Appreciate
He's
you.
gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together.
I knew Katra and Adorable were gonna be a thing. I kind of figured. I hoped.
Morning.
I had high hopes. Thank you, Jenna. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Okay. Can we talk about cows for a second?
Thank you.
Because I will cry. I will cry. I will cry. Cows are so precious. Cows are like, oh my god. They're such gentle creatures and they're so big. Julian, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you, friend. Do your thing. I'm crying. I'm crying again. We need to do this. My friend who also streams here, Terrible Gamer, he's not here at the moment. I think he's working today. He sent me an article, about a cow that cried when it got saved from going to a slaughterhouse, and since then I have never been the same. I always have thought that cows are like the fucking cutest things ever. But after that, I didn't know that cows could cry, and then I was like, oh shit, cows can cry, and now every time I see a picture of a cow, or I see a cow in a game, I cry, because it's just what I do. It's just what happens.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks.
Ever seen fluffy cows? I have seen fluffy cows. Have you ever seen, I will raise you a fluffy cow and ask if you have seen a hairy chicken. Have you seen a hairy chicken?
Hey, Shimmer.
You should look it up if you haven't. You won't be disappointed. They have these little like poofs of feathers on the top of their head, and it like hides their face sometimes. It's fucking adorable. I have seen all of these things. They're fantastic. I was gonna say a cow with cornrows.
Open it up.
No, I've never seen a cow with cornrows.
down,
I've
children.
seen some floofy cows, but never with
right.
cornrows.
You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see.
I'm the worst
run into
lurker. Jenna,
anything
I'm
you
the
can't
same.
handle.
Half the time when I
Come
tell
back.
people I'm gonna lurk, I end
Be
up
smart
like
about it.
still saying things
Alright.
because I just
Get going.
it just happens. Neither have I, but I've seen sharks with human teeth. Some people's Photoshop skills are next level. A shark with human teeth. Oh god. What kind of sweet hell has a shark with human teeth in it? Your face was visible confusion. I bet it was. We taking naps. We sleepy, sleepy. Man, if I could go back in time and play this game over, like, for the first time again, that would be amazing. If I could only play one game for the rest of my life, it would have to be this game. Not even joking, not an exaggeration. If I could only play one game, it would be The Last of Us 2. Baby raccoons are called kits and cubs. Love that. Isn't it great? A game hop too much for one game. I get that. I have a really short attention span and I hop around from game to game a lot too. Like just this week I'm playing 3 different games. I keep hitting send by accident. It's okay, I feel that. Cub Club, Kit Crew. Ooh, Kit Crew, I like that. But yeah, no, I play
Hey.
over you have over 300 games. Okay, that's a lot of games. That's definitely
What
a
were you
lot.
dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth
But
grinding
yeah,
thing.
like I play a lot of different games. I skip from thing to thing.
Where have you been?
But I keep coming back to this game specifically. I haven't replayed very many of my games because
What?
I've only had my console for a little over a year, and I went like over a decade without playing any video games. So I'm trying to get caught up with everything that I've missed. But I keep coming back to The Last of Us 2 because I can't get enough.
Come on. This way.
Abby's thicker than a Snicker. I love Abby and her arms.
It's cold.
Her arms,
You sure
chef's
you don't want to do this
kiss.
when the sun's out?
Iconic.
And
I've
it's
spent the last
warmer?
decade playing. Oh, ironic.
No.
I've spent the last decade playing video
Can't
games. Good for you. I'm trying to get
You
caught
don't
up.
want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
I do a lot of first
What are you doing
playthroughs
wandering around out
here
by
because
yourself?
there's just a lot of games that I
Been
haven't played.
restless.
You too.
Like, I'm playing through Skyrim for the first
Feel like the
time
farther
on
south we
stream.
go, the prettier it's
I'm
gotten.
playing through Dragon Age
You wanna keep
Inquisition
going?
for the first time on
Just drive all
stream.
the way to Mexico?
I'm slowly working my
I've
way
thought about
through
it.
the Uncharted
You
games.
see Manny's hometown.
Mass
Yeah, I don't
Effect.
see
I
that
haven't
living
played
up to the
any of the Mass
stories
Effect
and,
games yet,
Yeah, no
but I'll
problem
get there
with
someday.
that. You did all this in the dark?
Someday,
Yes.
I will play the Mass Effect games.
Come on.
We keep going like this. We're gonna be tired for today's
It's
trip.
not on PS4, but
It's not that
Andromeda
far.
is.
Hey, it smell okay.
As soon as I can get to, like, if I can get to a point where
She'll be
this
fine.
channel is bringing
Stop
in
being
some
weird,
sort
you're
of
freaking me out.
revenue,
I'm not
I
being
will
weird.
be using all of that to put back towards
breaking up with
making
Mel?
content here.
What? No.
So,
I've had my fill. Thank you.
so hopefully I can get to a point
We can't all be
Where-
as graceful as you.
Clearly.
I can
You'll be fine.
replace some computer
too high.
parts so that I can get my
Come
PC back up and running, and then I can stream from PC or my
Eyes on me.
PS4. At some point, I would like to
Stop looking
buy a
down.
next-gen Xbox so that I can play games that aren't available on PS4.
Lynn, do we have to go back this way?
But it's gonna take some time.
Consider it
Where
an
you've got to work
opportunity
with
to
what
work on
we've
your
got
feet.
first.
How about
We'll
I
get
work
there
my
someday.
foot up your
I have
ass?
faith.
Abby. Stop flirting.
Xbox, oh yeah! Are you an Xbox person? I had a PS2 growing up. I never owned an Xbox as a kid. But when I was like 7, I wasn't allowed to play video games anymore. It was time to do something productive or social with our time. So, you know, since
You made
then,
it.
it's been
Holy shit.
It's been no video games until I bought myself a PS4 console for my birthday,
Yeah.
a year, like, just over a year ago.
Have you told anyone else?
No, makes you say
When did
that.
you see it first?
I don't know. Just a crazy thought. Just an assumption.
Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns.
Speaking of first playthroughs, I started a community event yesterday. If you go into your channel points, into the channel points redemptions menu, there is an option at the top that says make Miko play Bloodborne. I have never played any of the Souls games before. I've never played Bloodborne. I've never seen. I've never played any of the other Souls games.
Then we make them.
But if y'all want to see me die repeatedly
You hear yourself?
without being able to rage quit
Okay, what do you want to do?
a game like that, you can use your channel points, put them into that pool,
What is going on?
and do that. If you want to. Totally don't have to, but if you want to, it's there.
Pregnant.
If we fill up that pool by the end of the month, there's 29 days left to do that.
Okay.
It's not just that.
I will sit down and play Bloodborne all the way through.
They're gonna want to turn back.
And it'll be a thing.
We can convince him, right?
The rage. I'm sure. That's why I haven't played any of those games yet, is because I am positive that I would rage quit. But if it's a redemption like this, if it's a community thing, then I can't rage quit.
Don't.
Because I would be doing it for y'all. Oh, Stream Elements, thank you for dropping that trigger warning.
See you back at the
If at any point, we also have a trigger command separate from the automated bot message. If you ever feel that there's something coming up, especially those of us who have seen this game before, if there's anything that you think might be triggering to either yourself or to other people, just type !trigger in the chat and it'll pop up another message just like what Stream Elements put into chat, and anyone who is feeling that they need to take a break can go ahead and do that. I think pretty much everyone here has either seen this game or played this game before, so I think we're probably okay, but just in case, I like to make sure trigger warnings are accessible, just in case they're needed. I'd like this stream, you're very nice. That's very kind, I appreciate it. I try my best. Oh, we be trying our best. Okay, let's try this again. Let's back up over here. Hello? Okay. And here we go. Still missed it. Okay. Third time's a charm. Third time. This is the one. There it is. Okay. Fantastic. The little attentions to detail in this game are amazing. For example, Abby's vertigo. Oh, it's amazing. Like, regular line of sight. Oh god, it just dropped 50 feet farther than it is. Beautiful detail. And it affects changes in her posture, her breathing, her facial expressions. Just the attention to detail. I do love a good Naughty Dog game. Oh, I have invisible while prone turned on. I think I'm actually gonna keep that. Especially playing Survivor Plus. I've never played on a difficulty this high. On this high of a difficulty. Oh, someone's bitter.
Shit.
That her ex has moved on.
You alive?
Oh, I think they're frozen solid. I don't think they're alive. Literally crawl all game. Correct. That is what I intend to do. Not really, but like kind of. I'm not above crawling all game. Actually, what I might do, let's see, options, controls, is it under extras? Yes. I'm actually going to turn on some cheats, because we can. I'm gonna leave that stuff off. We're playing on Survivor Plus, which is the most difficult I've ever played this. And to count, you know what? Damn, now I feel like if we're using cheats, I like the comic filter. I've actually never used any of the graphic modifiers. Damn. I was gonna justify turning on these cheats because we're playing at a difficulty that I've never played at before, but now I feel like with unlimited ammo and crafting, we're gonna be slightly too prepared for whatever it throws at us, so now I'm wondering if I need to turn on permadeath. I feel like if I'm gonna use all these cheats, I need to have permadeath turned on. But I don't think I can change that now. I think because I already started. Shit. Okay, well, we're just doing it. We're doing it. And slow-mo aiming and infinite stuff. I'm not using slow-mo aiming right now. I don't see how that would... I don't know. I feel like that's too much. I feel like the slow-mo aiming is... Ooh! I forget about that guy every time. I forget about this dude every single time. The jump scare gets me without fail. Shit, now I have to run. Quick, girl, get up. Get up. Get up. I love that in this game you get a dodge. You get a dodge button. When we didn't get that in the last one.
Fuck. My shoulder.
Scan for enemies or items. Equip health kit, hold heal. Yeah, but do I need to heal right now? Do I need to? Do I need to? What we got? What we got?
How do I get out of here?
Oh, does it show us? It does show us that that guy is down there. Alright. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to turn up the brightness a little bit, because these lights are in my face and I'm having a real hard time seeing this. Where's that gonna be? Display. Brightness. Just turn that up a little more. Oh no, don't apologize. Do your thing. I understand.
This is a bad idea, Abby.
Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Okay. We got him. Gotta say, I am not looking forward to this fight when we meet Joel and Tommy. When we're in the, like, the ski lift thingamabob. Ooh. This gonna be difficult. It's like a slip and slide.
It's gotta be close.
Where? Oh, inside. Okay. I know how to do this game. Game. I know. Thank you. Thank you so much. I do actually know how to work these controls. This is my favorite game. Ooh, we be snapping necks. We be snapping necks. I really don't need that ammo. I have unlimited ammo turned on. I didn't know you could heal when I played the demo. Oh! Like you didn't know you could heal at all? I bet that was fun. Snapping necks, snapping necks. There it is. I just want to shoot this guy. We have unlimited ammo. Might as well go Rambo, right?
That's how you do it.
What is the point of unlimited ammo if you can't shoot unnecessarily? What's this? Oh, I don't need that. Okay. Okay. Girl, same. We're all lost here. Shit. Nope, I died and had to restart. Oh no! Do I like game screenshots? I like game screenshots. I don't take screenshots myself. But I love a good game screenshot. This guy just chilling? He is, he's just chilling. Oh, is that guy gonna see me? Hey, don't see me. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Don't turn around, don't turn around. You take a lot, it's a hobby. Totally understand. Oh, they saw me.
Please let that be it.
Had to shoot before they tried to attack me. Okay. I never think to take screenshots while I'm playing a game.
More strikes.
But I love when other people
Where's the patrol?
take shots because they're so good. They're so good. Especially when you've got a game as visually detailed and beautiful as this. It's real hard to take a bad screenshot. The horsey, look at the horsey. Look at Shimmer. I always want to accidentally call Shimmer Glimmer because I am such a big She-Ra fan. Is there a place in Discord I can show you some?
Come on.
You can pop
This way.
game screenshots in yes. You could put them in general chat, you could put them in the game discussions channel. I think game discussions would probably be best. It's probably the best place. But general chat works
You miss
too.
being with him? With Jesse?
I should probably make another channel for like
Been together for so long.
memes and photos and stuff
Look,
like that.
Jesse's great. I love his parents. They will always be family, but we were just on autopilot. Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff? I I don't know. It didn't feel... You never really
Just shared
talked to me
4
about
for now. I
Kat.
have over 300. Oh my goodness.
There isn't much to talk about. Yow.
Ouch.
I got the impression that you didn't really like
That
her.
was cold. Like
I
the
don't
snow.
care about her one way or the other. Okay. No, I think she's a
Let's
talented
look.
artist.
Hold on. Let me press pause here. Oh, these are gorgeous. Okay, I see one that looks like it's from Dragon Age Inquisition. Because I see our companions and I see the rift in the sky. That's gorgeous. The bridge? What's the bridge from? Oh. That second shot of what I'm just gonna call the hanging tree because it's a hanging tree. It's from Watch Dogs 2. Okay. And what's the hanging tree from? Oh, damn. This shot of Mr. Boo Boo Baddie from The Witcher. That's gorgeous. Oh, it's from The Witcher 3 too? The second one is? Nice. I've only played probably 3 hours of The Witcher 3. I'll go back to it at some point. There's just so many games that I am trying to play that there's never enough time to play all of them. But I'll go back to The Witcher at some point. I know it's a fantastic game. I played it 10 times about when it was released. Oh my goodness.
I've grown to like that tattoo of yours.
That's so big of you.
And I think she was
10 times. I haven't even played this game that many times.
Shut up.
Okay.
DLC, not so much. What was the... I didn't know The Witcher had a DLC.
You can tie Shimmer up here.
Are you talking about the DLC that's just like the card game? That's just like Gwent? Is that the DLC? Or is there a different DLC? I don't know.
You want to see
it's
something
so hard to
spectacular?
stay caught up
You're
on
gonna point at
everything.
your face, aren't you?
Nothing is that
I
spectacular.
love Ellie
Oh,
and
boy.
Dina's back
Come
and
on,
forth
Stephen.
banter. It makes my heart happy. It's just nice to see some more queer representation in media. Like the fact that these are 2 gay women who are in a relationship, and it's not like the main point of the story, it's just
Hey,
a
it's
part
this
of
way.
the story. I really appreciate it. There's a mirror. Ah, there we go. I was like, we can't see ourselves. Oh, maybe it's because it's too bright. Why does she look so little in this mirror? She looks tiny. Ellie is small. No, hearts of stone and blood. Hearts of stone and blood and wine. Okay. I think that the version of The Witcher 3 that I have comes with additional content. Don't quote me on that,
What
but
do you
I
think
think
of
it
his view,
does. Because I think I have like Game of the Year version.
It's pretty nice. Yeah,
But
this room
again,
has its
I
perks.
have only played a few hours in. And I'm a sucker for a good side quest.
Where do we sign in?
So I don't know. I hardly know anything about The Witcher 3.
Fuck.
I need to stretch. Ugh, so many side quests. Yep. Yep, I love a good side quest. Look at this. It's so fucking pretty. I mean, come on. This is why it pissed me off when CD Projekt Red was like, "Oh, last gen consoles just aren't powerful enough to play our games and to run our graphics." Have you not played Red Dead Redemption 2 on a last gen console? Have you not played The Last of Us or The Last of Us 2 on a last gen console or a current gen console? they have the capabilities of rendering gorgeous landscapes. So all these textures, all these different colors, absolutely beautiful. And this is just a PS4 Slim. This isn't even a PS4 Pro. And this is the quality that we have. So, like, when I heard them talking about that, I was like, okay, that's bullshit. And then there was all of the issues with the transphobia and all that shit. And I was like, yeah.
Who do you used to do this
I'm not playing Cyberpunk anytime
Jesse?
soon.
Eugene. Right.
Eugene.
Oh, Eugene. Man, he was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, he taught me about rewiring electronics and stuff.
RE2 looks like trash, JK.
Oh
man. Honestly, Cyberpunk was overhyped. I kind of...
Through here.
I kind of expected it, to be honest. I was hoping that it wasn't overhyped, but, I mean, that game was so talked about for so long, and it was going to be this amazing game, and I was like, if this game is not amazing, if it's not the best of the best, so many people are going to be disappointed. And then all the glitches and everything happened, and all of the issues, and it got taken down from the PlayStation Store, and I was like, oh shit.
What was this
I've
place?
not been playing video games for very
it used to
long,
be a
but
radio
I
tower.
have not heard of anything like that happening. And I was like, damn. Damn. So I was kind of expecting it to be overhyped. Because when something sounds too good to be true, it's probably because it is too good to
Did
be
you
true.
have any on you, actually?
Oh, I wish. Eugene always had some on him.
But I was still hoping for something good. I specifically did not pre-order it because I was like, no, I want to see how it is first. And I'm so glad that I didn't spend $60 plus to do that. Would not have been worth it. There's reviews for patches. It's that bad. Oh my goodness. Object, hello, welcome on in. What did I end up choosing for difficulty? We're playing on Survivor Plus.
Come here.
As you suggested.
Town up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
There's the town. With the big tower thing?
Yep, that's where the next
Yay,
lookout
I
is.
get my way as always. Congrats, you won.
There's a ski lodge.
Congratulations.
That's the one on Tommy and Joel's
I
route.
can guarantee
That's
that
the
I
one.
will not be as good at this game as you are, but we're gonna do our best.
At a supermarket?
Yeah. We'll
Now
pass
turn
that
off
on
the
our way
screen
into
and
town.
play with audio cues only. No! I will not.
Let's get back to
I
the
will
horses.
not do that. I don't know how you can do it. I literally don't know how. For everyone else hanging out with us right now, if you don't know, oh gosh, why is my caps lock on? If you don't know, Object, they are a streamer who plays a lot of The Last of Us 2, but they are also a blind individual. So imagine playing this game literally only with audio. That's what he does all the frickin' time, and I don't know how he does it, but he does it very well. One of my favorite things to do is bully the grounded plus permadeath streamers for not playing with the screen off. I get it. I understand. You're just that fantastic.
Question. Were you wearing those same clothes yesterday?
Yes, Dina. Yes, she was.
No judgment.
It's
Your girlfriend is a
patrol,
stinky girl.
We're here to kill infected, not to look fancy.
still look nice.
Thank you.
So awkward. What a strange conversation. Oh, you wear the same clothes as yesterday? Well, you still look nice. You're a little stinky, but you look nice. And thus the moniker Smelly Ellie was born. Oh my god, I loved it. Smelly Ellie. Well, she's definitely like not Smiley Ellie, so.
From a stroke? No, from old age. Like living a long life.
Stroke.
You? No way. Come on. You're way too reckless. Oh, look who's talking. Well, you'll probably die from hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow. I am wearing boots today.
What a mood. Doesn't she wear the same clothes to Seattle? I think so. I think she just like always wears the same clothes. The only time that we see her in something different is in Santa Barbara. But I think the only difference is the difference in temperature. So she's not wearing a jacket, she's just wearing like her tank top and her jeans. I guess we should go through these buildings. I can't remember if we have everything leveled up. I think we do. I don't think that we need any parts. Oh no, we do. We do need to... Wait, I could have sworn she was leveled up the last time I saw this.
Just another evacuated neighborhood. Infected almost never make it out this far.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't change and certainly doesn't shower at any point. Yeah, no. So yeah, girl, you stink. For sure.
What are you doing tonight?
I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie.
Oh. You guys good?
Yeah. These trailers are neat. Nice little portable home.
Do you think people really traveled a lot in these things?
Oh, wouldn't you?
I am using sound cues objects. I do.
Pre-outbreak. Yeah.
I do like
I'd go see the whole country.
Using some of these sound
or
cues.
travel to another country.
I make no promises of turning off the screen and playing by sound alone.
Jesse talked a lot about going
when
to
you
Canada.
get in the stalker room, she says something like "stinks in here," which always makes me laugh. Like, girl, have you smelled yourself lately? You're covered in the blood of like 50 dead people. It's true.
What movie are you guys gonna watch?
It's very true.
What's Joel into?
Curtis and Viper 2. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while.
Oh, wow.
Pills!
To watch these cheesy
because pills fix everything.
He's really into them.
I like how Naughty Dog is like, oh, you need to be able to upgrade your body? Take some pills.
What are you doing later?
Want to be stealthier? Take some pills.
About sneaking out.
Need more health? Take some pills. We'd just be popping pills this whole time.
Yeah.
We got a letter here.
Okay.
I just want to let them stop talking.
Maybe I'll play guitar for you.
Oh, so cute.
Okay.
Maybe I'll play guitar for you. Okay, so we picked up a note off of this table. If you're curious, the audio cues I use are under accessibility.
Poor kid.
Text-to-speech and audio. Yes. Dear Santa, I was a good boy this year. Could I please have a big dog? I wanted to keep my daddy safe while he goes hunting for food. It could also protect our house from the monsters. It could also keep me company when daddy closes himself in the bedroom. Here's what she should look like. Can you also get me a gun? I think if I was stronger, my daddy would be happier. Thank you very much, Eric. Cultural, hello, welcome on in. They need zombie Santa rushing at you. That would be terrifying. That would be absolutely terrifying. Zombie Santa? First zombie children, now zombie Santa.
What's Curtis and Viper 2
I don't
about?
like.
Okay, so 2 former commandos that go rogue to fight bad guys.
That took a turn.
And I think in this one, they go up against
Hello, I would like
Russian
a dog
spies
for
or
Christmas
something.
also.
I'm more interested in
Also,
this than I thought I would
I
be.
am
All right, so the
experiencing
young one,
trauma
Viper,
as a small
he's
child.
a trained ninja, and he's a complete badass.
turn down this light.
So how old is he in the first movie?
10.
Wait, how many movies did they make of this?
They need to mix The Last of Us with Grand Theft Auto. Oh my goodness. That would be really something, wouldn't it?
Am I crazy?
Yes. You think anybody out there is still making movies?
Can I jump this fence?
Has to be.
Nope.
How do
Nope,
you
I
know?
can't.
I mean, what if they're all just like us? Just
I
survive
mean,
in
I know it's a
day-to-day
different franchise, but in Fear the Walking Dead, we come across a character who was a journalist before the zombie apocalypse and has continued to interview people and film and all that jazz after the fact. So there probably are still people making
hold up.
videos and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Why haven't you played any for me?
I'm gonna head on out. Got a class in a few.
Come on. Will you
Have
play
a
one for
great
me
day, friend.
tonight?
Enjoy class. I hope it's a class you enjoy. If it is, enjoy class. If not, I believe in you. You're gonna make it through. By the way, there is an infinite listening mode cheat if you're interested. I have it turned on at the moment, object. I do have it on. Is Fear the Walking Dead good? I heard it was lame. Yes and no. I have recently gotten caught up with The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead World Beyond. In terms of Fear the Walking Dead, I would say that the first 3 seasons were hard for me to get into. And then, I think around season 4, you meet a character from The Walking Dead that comes into the picture. And you get some other new characters in the franchise that are introduced, and then things start to get interesting. But the last season that they did, what's the current season? There's 6 seasons. So season 6, the one that just ended in like November or something, season 6, the most recent, was like the best season of Fear the Walking Dead ever. Like the best. I was ready to stop watching the show, and then I started season 6 and I was like, oh wait, this is good all of a sudden. It's actually very good. So I started getting into it better a little more in season 5, and then when season 6 hit, I was like, oh shit, this is good. Season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead might be better, in my opinion, than The Walking Dead. And I love The Walking Dead. I'm actually doing a rewatch of The Walking Dead right now. I'm on season 9 right now, and I'm mad. I understand that completely. A lot of shit happened in season 9. I've never seen The Walking Dead. Object. I think it's a great show. Personally. I enjoy the characters. I like how they tell that story. But it is very gory. Not that you'd be able to see that it's gory. You'd probably be able to hear that it's gory. You went out into the world and survived. Congrats, Jenna! Thank you for surviving. Do you think The Last of Us 2 is more like The Walking Dead than the first one? I think that they're very different depictions of what a zombie is. In The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2, you have like different types of zombies. And in The Walking Dead, you really only have one kind. They're the kind of zombie that just kind of like plods along. They don't really climb things. They don't really... There isn't like one kind of zombie in The Walking Dead that has better hearing, or no hearing, or sight impairments, or anything like that. It's just kind of... They're all kind of the same.
Easy.
And they keep coming at you.
Shit.
but they're not specifically fast. They don't particularly have, you know, any one thing going for them.
Looks like infected did this.
But yeah, I think the biggest thing too is that it has to be brain trauma to kill a zombie in The Walking Dead. While here, you don't have to. That's true. That is the only way that we've learned to kill zombies in the Walking Dead universe. And it is different in The Last of Us. So, like, I don't think either of The Last of Us games is more like The Walking Dead than the other.
Shit.
'Cause they're very different.
I hear some inside. How the fuck did they get in there?
And to be honest, we don't learn a whole lot about the kind of
I see a bunch of different
illness or disease or virus that
what do you think?
That turns people into zombies in The Walking Dead. Like, in The Last of Us, we learn that it comes from a fungus, right? Bruh, I gotta do the whole thing, the whole intro over again because you died. Oh no! Oh, Aquaman, I'm so sorry. So in The Last of Us, we know that it's a fungus, and that it grows over the brain, which then, you know, turns these people into creatures that are just trying to, you know, eat and survive by killing. In The Walking Dead, we kind of have a moment in season 2, I think it's season 2, it might be season 3, but I think it's season 2, where they get to the CDC, and they kind of learn that whatever it is, whether it's a fungus or an illness or a virus or something like that, whatever it is, they haven't pinpointed what it is, but we all have it. In The Walking Dead, every person has whatever it is, and it doesn't matter how you die, if you don't destroy the brain, you come back as a zombie in The Walking Dead. But we don't know why or how it works. We got to see, like, a video, like a brain scan of the turn as it happened, and you see the brain die as the person dies, and then when they come back as a zombie, you see, that's convenient, yeah, you see, like, the like, base instinctual, like, animalistic part of our brain come back, which is why they can, like, walk and why they need to eat and stuff like that, but there's no other part of the brain is lit up. The frontal lobe, nothing, totally dark, so they're not human anymore, they don't have thoughts, they're just animals that are trying to survive. So, very, very, like, vague and convoluted in The Walking Dead as to the explanation that we have. I'm hoping that in the second half of season 10 and in season 11 we'll get more information, because now these three pieces of the franchise, The Walking Dead, The Walking Dead World Beyond, and Fear the Walking Dead, have started to overlap. There have been crossover characters, and we're learning new things. We've learned that, like, in The Walking Dead World Beyond, we learned that there's these 3 groups separate from anyone else in the Walking Dead franchise, who are working together. One of these groups seems to be very organized, have lots of military training and stuff like that. They are very secretive of their goings-ons, but we have seen their medical centers and stuff like that, and they are doing experiments to learn more about these zombies. So I'm hoping that in the next season of these shows, we get more scientific answers as to what these zombies are, how they come to be, and what it is that every person who is alive has that makes them turn into zombies when they die. You know what I mean? I just want answers. I'm hoping for answers. So yeah. Wait, there's a third show. Yes, there's a third show. So there's... I only know of Fear and the original. Yeah, okay. So the third show is called The Walking Dead World Beyond. And it's just one season that's come out. It came out... they wrapped up their season finale the same week that The Walking Dead Season 10 took its mid-season hiatus. So there's only one season so far of The Walking Dead World Beyond, but I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic story. It's very different than Fear and the original Walking Dead. It's very different. You're following a group of children. They come from an outside group that we have not seen at all. We don't know anything. It's a completely different circle of people that you're following with The Walking Dead World Beyond. But we have already received clues of how it ties in with both the original Walking Dead show and Fear the Walking Dead. So I am super excited to see how they tell these separate stories and how they kind of intertwine, because I have a really strong feeling that that everything is gonna cross paths. Runner, you gotta run it.
It's down.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's one.
Boop, boop, boop.
Divide and conquer, right?
Divide and conquer.
Let's see if we can get around to the back of the supermarket. Good idea.
I feel like I missed some stuff in chat. Jenna, I'm just saying your comment right now. I got coffee at Starbucks. My total was $9. I gave them 7 tip. Because I bet someone didn't tip them today, so I tipped extra to make up for it. That's so nice. Also, very long hashtag. Back to lurk. Jenna, if you're still here, enjoy your lurk. I appreciate you. I gotta charge my tablet, so I'll catch you later. Thanks for the amazing stream. Thank you for being here, Aquaman. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Stop by again anytime. Or don't, whatever. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. But I appreciate you being here today. Oh, hello. Hello. I love that it's giving me tutorials like I'm a noob to this game.
Nice.
I am a noob to this difficulty, but not the game.
The way we came in was barricaded. How'd that runner get in here? Yeah, that's a good question. What's the most infected you've ever taken down on patrol? It's gotta be the one I had with Joel a year or so ago.
Oh, is it outside that I'm seeing stuff? Yeah, outside. Okay.
Cleared about 20 once. There was a group passing through. Fuck.
Make some of this stuff. I'm just gonna craft some stuff. We'll craft some things so that we can use them. Okay. Oh, that's a part. We want the parts.
More runners.
Ellie, put that bomb away. Can I shoot from here? I can't. Damn, that would be nice.
Let's keep it quiet.
I can do quiet. Really? 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 Dina, I thought you were supposed to get this dude. Ow. Ow. Well, that was not the way I intended for that to go. Wow, they all just attacked us.
Is that all of them?
Better be all of them.
Looks like it. We've still got to get the ones in the supermarket.
Well, shit.
Keep circling the building. There's gotta be a way in.
Cha-cha-cha. Gonna do a quick heal.
Oh, help me up there. I want to look around.
Hold on, I'm gonna look in here first. I'm gonna remove that silencer. We don't need it right now. Supplies? Supplies? You got supplies? Hey, you got games on your phone? Got supplies in this store? Boo boo boo. Brr, brr, brr. A brick? I'll take it. Oh, so I recently replayed The Last of Us. I finished it last week, and I didn't know that you could do this, but I accidentally had Joel use a brick as just like a blunt weapon and just absolutely destroy someone's entire head. And I didn't know that that we could use weapons, that we could use bricks like that. But I was pleasantly surprised when I found out you could. It was like the coolest fucking thing ever.
Look, see? Alright, let's figure out how to get in there.
Yeah, whatevs.
Under here.
Excuse me. Miss, this is a Wendy's. Thank you.
Ellie, are you clean?
You can do it in Last of Us 2 as well. It's pretty cool.
Just banged
I look
up.
forward to it.
Please die of old age and not because you get infected. I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
I do not want you to have to shoot us in the face either, girl.
Cool.
Supplies? I know there's something in here. I know there's something. Dope. And a note. What does this note say? Ma'am, I'm sorry to God for what I did. I wasn't going to hurt you. I didn't want anything from your store except for the drugs. Your husband came at me. What choice did I have? My little sister stopped feeling her feet. I needed the insulin. Everyone is hoarding the stuff. What choice did I have? I hope he survives. I'm sorry.
Anything good back here? Actually, yeah.
No, nice. I need that. Wait. There's a stabby. There's a stabby. Thank you. I will take those scissors. Just got some pills here. Okay. And we're jumping.
This way.
And we're jumping. I think I'm gonna put that silencer on now.
I'm in.
I won't need it here, but I'll need it soon.
Me too. Should we check for supplies?
Ammo. What could we possibly need ammo for? Definitely not gonna have to fight our way out of a situation.
Hey,
that's not something that happens.
A couple of rags. Here. Fix yourself up.
Okay. I think I will. I think I will fix myself up. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Dina. Backpack, 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 backpack. Did anyone else watch Dora growing up? I watched my fair share of Dora.
Masks on. Got it.
I think my favorite episode of Dora is when you are trying to make chocolate. I think that one was my favorite.
Remember, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face. Oh, that's so sweet.
It was so sweet. The sweetest thing.
All these spores mean they've been here for a while.
Yep.
Keep your eyes peeled for older infected. Yep.
I'll take that. And that. And also that.
I don't know. I think we're above it.
Above what?
Let's get to the ground floor.
I didn't have both of my earbuds in, so I only got half of that conversation. Oops. Ah, yes. The safe, where we need July 2013. There's the note telling us that we need to find the combo. Seven. There it is.
Oh shit.
We hit the motherfucking jackpot. Oh yes, we did. We hit the motherfucking jackpot and Ellie's not a kid. I don't know what that song was, but it was kind of a bop. Didn't know I was a songwriter until today. I'm just kidding, I'm not a songwriter. Don't hire me to write your songs. Please, for the love of God, don't do that. Okay, here we go. Moving on. Oops! Oops! Flipper. Why did she not shoot it as soon as it walked up? Why did she wait? She literally waited like a solid 6 seconds before shooting the damn thing. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It's very loud in my ears. I don't know if it's too loud for y'all, but I'm gonna turn it down just a little. Effects. Wait, that's cinematics. Take music down a little bit. We'll take everything down just a little. Okay. Okay. I'm actually gonna turn the device audio off from headphones because I'm only gonna leave one in right now, so we'll go mono there and yeah, okay.
Flickers. Here we go. Keep it extra quiet.
Shit. Somebody told me that it's really hard to sneak up on clickers on... I can't remember if somebody said it was Grounded or Survivor, where they just see you no matter what, but... I think I'm just gonna nail him.
blind motherfuckers make my skin crawl.
Okay. That was fine.
Let's make sure the rest of the building's cleared out. And then get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
Speaking my
out.
language.
Oh, some rifle ammo. Thank you. Since we just used like 4 rounds. You got pills? You got any pills? Nope. Nothing. But this next room will.
Dina, a little help? Coming.
And push. And push. There you go. Ah, yes.
I'll
Lovely.
make you a present. I'll take a present.
Thanks, love.
Ellie. Here. Thanks.
Thank you.
Careful
Put
with
that
that.
away. Now we got a Molotov. And we're just gonna...
What do you think? The runners first.
Yeah, we're gonna take out the runners first, and then we're gonna throw some bricks. Get the clickers all in one area, and then... burn them with a Molotov or 2. Oh, you go too far away. Dina, please. Okay. Are you ready? Yep, go ahead, just walk into the fire there. Here, you can have one too. Okay, there we go.
And he's still moving?
I'm going to be relying heavily on stealth this playthrough. Because I have not played this game
You know what?
on this high of a difficulty
I'm impressed with us.
ever.
Yeah.
And I'm a
guys are
scaredy
not gonna
cat,
beat our numbers.
so stealth.
Okay.
Distance
Let's go to the next
kills,
lookout and take a fucking break.
lots of bombs and Molotovs probably.
Agreed.
Stealthy stealth. What's over here? Aha, a bottle. I will take you. Thank you so much. Got something over here. Excuse me, Dina. Sorry, Dina. Pardon. Get it. The door's locked. Oh. Okay, before we move to the next section,
Here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna
I'm actually gonna take a
hurl
quick
me up
break,
through that hole in the roof.
grab some more
Okay.
water, use the restroom, that sort of thing. Just make sure there's not any more materials that we missed. Looks like there is. Oh yeah, this whole room back here. Oh yeah. I forgot. Nice. Oh, see. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. Save. Yeah. Guess we'll do the second save slot there. Yes, I would like to overwrite that. Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna pause here, take a quick break. So if you need to grab something to drink, maybe a snack, stretch your legs, anything like that, now's a good time to do so. You're not gonna miss anything because I'm gonna be gone. When I take breaks like this, I try to do them every hour, hour and a half. I run ads while I'm away so that people who pop in after we come back from break don't have to watch pre-roll ads. That's the reason I run ads when I go off screen. So I'll be right back. I just need to grab some water and use the restroom, and then we'll hop back into it. Hello, I'm back, and I just got the best news from my grandma. Oh, the best news. I've mentioned it. I haven't really talked too much about it because the family wanted to keep it on the down low. But my great-grandmother has been in the hospital with COVID, well, because of COVID, for slightly over a month now. And we got the news from insurance today that today she's being transferred to a rehabilitation center for physical therapy so that she can get back moving, back up on her feet. Oh my God. Whew. We've been doing meditation and prayer sessions for her every night as a family over like FaceTime, video call sort of thing. Oh, and we've gotten to see every single day her progress of kicking COVID's ass, and finally, she's leaving the hospital today. Holy shit. I'm so incredibly relieved and proud of her. Whew. Wow. Okay. Let me do a quick thing before we jump back in. Let's see. Alright, okay. Oh, that's amazing. What a relief. Alright, we gotta get this rope.
Cable here.
Throw it up. Throw it up.
Here we go. Yeah. That should hold us.
Okay, Ellie. Get your throwing arm ready.
Get over. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah is right.
Okay, that's good. Here I go.
Alright. I promise we're not staring at your ass, Dina. We're just standing underneath you so that in case you fall, we can catch you.
Careful
That's
when
all.
you get up here.
That's it.
It's pretty windy.
Pretty windy.
Over here.
You want me to jump down that? Okay, let's do it.
Storm's really picked up.
Sure has.
How far are we from the lookout? Just past the next town. Following
Let's
you.
go, Dina. Oh, she's already pulling ahead. Dina, I don't want to lose you.
Hey, how far away are we? A few minutes out. Okay. This is getting worse. Turn back. We won't make it. We're almost there. I know, girl.
Oh no, we've officially lost Dina.
Dina, how much further?
Where you be? Dina. My love. My love. My heart. The sunshine to my rain.
Ellie! Oh, thank God! Come on! This way! Where are we going? Just trust me. Get inside!
You don't have to tell me twice. Freezing my ass off out here. What I wouldn't give to live out the rest of my life in a zombie apocalypse. In a library.
I'll get the door.
With a practically endless supply of entertainment by way of books.
You been here?
Is it Al-Mime or Al-Meme? Please let me know how to pronounce your name properly so that I'm not mispronouncing it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in, friend. You're now officially a raccoon. Welcome to this cozy little den. I hope you're having a good day. I don't know whether it's day or night for you or somewhere in between. It's early afternoon for me, so from me to you, happy afternoon. Good day. If it's some other time for you, happy time zone. Hope you're doing good. We're celebrating 300 followers today, and
shit. I gotta see what's back there.
We're happy to have you playing my favorite game.
What's going on here?
Because it was scheduled, not just because it's my favorite game and we're celebrating. I happened to already have a replay of this game scheduled. So we're playing The Last of Us 2. Have you played this game? Have you seen it? Have you experienced it? Do you like it? I know that some people didn't like it.
Definitely Eugene's place.
I am not one of those people. But I understand conceptually why people didn't like it.
I had no idea.
Yeah. They got into some real dark shit.
Like what?
He said he blew up a checkpoint at Denver QZ.
Yep.
Killed 3 soldiers. And 2 civilians.
Jesus.
There's a journal entry spot right there.
He also told me that he and Tommy slow tortured some big Fedra general.
Do we wanna read Ellie's journal?
Doing that, though.
He could do worse.
There's a picture of a giraffe.
He and
Sketching
Joel
giraffes.
did a lot to survive after the outbreak.
A little nod to the first game there. What do you think Ellie's favorite animal is? Do you think her favorite animal is a giraffe? We know she's definitely not a dog person. Oops. Do we think she likes animals at all? Oh, excuse me, Dina. We've got a nice little PS3 here. An original PlayStation 3. The big boy. With 2 controllers. We've got Uncharted 2 that has been left open. Doesn't look like there's a game in the thing, so it's probably in the machine. We also have one of the Jak and Daxter games. I don't know if it's the Precursor Legacy or one of the other games. But we've got a Jak and Daxter game for PS3 and Uncharted 2 for PS3. Big ol' TV. Eugene was set. Some quality entertainment. We'll pick up that letter. We're not gonna read it right now. We've all seen or played this game, right? We know what the letter says. Oh look, a picture of Eugene and Tommy. Also, a random computer motherboard. No other parts nearby, just the motherboard. On a little static prevention tray thingamajig.
There's gotta be a generator.
So clearly he was capable of working on computers as well. Good for him. I hope he played a couple of games on PC. I hope he had that opportunity.
Hey, found the generator.
Let's get it going.
Wow. Impressive workbench, Eugene. I bet you could mod your gun with this gear.
It is a pretty nice workbench. Do we need any mods? Oh, you know what it was? I was confused that we weren't completely leveled up. But it's because we didn't finish our last playthrough all the way. We were part of the way through an Abby flashback when we restarted this today, so of course it wouldn't carry over. But I didn't even think about it at the time. Can't do any upgrades for the rifle. I think this is already maxed out. Yeah. Okay. Alright, well, that's it for now. Let's go check out where this generator is powering something. Or maybe we could just stand by this little floor heater right here. That might be nice. It's probably cold in here.
Ellie, look at the floor. There's more stuff down there.
There sure is.
You see a way down?
You genius, you.
Not here.
Dina is best girl and genius.
Come on.
Push, Ellie, push. Alright.
What's he got down here?
Well, it's obviously a sex den. That's why he didn't tell you about it.
I hope it's a sex den. For his sake. He was so lonely, man.
Lonely. Never mind, I'm not gonna sing that. Y'all don't need to hear me sing. You're not here to hear me sing badly.
It's weed.
That's a lot of
Hi,
dead
Vanny.
weed.
Hello.
This explains
Hello.
a lot.
Have a good stream. Thank you. Appreciate it. Floofy? Looking floofy. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do my hair differently. What? Thanks for stopping in, friend. Hello? I would like to see the tape. The tape.
Hey, he's got that
So
videotape
soft.
thing.
It is very soft.
Dong of the Wolf. Smash Brandy's cooch. Are these? It's porn.
Yeah. Strange, Naughty Dog-esque porn, because they don't have the licensing to do anything else. But yes, definitely porn. And possibly the best
Dina.
bong to ever exist.
It's a gas mask bong.
You can literally
God,
wear
he was so smart.
your bong. Fucking amazing. Amazing. I need to nap, but also, what the fuck? Did they stick Rule 34 of their own games in their game? They sure did. They did that. They did that.
Maria would lose her shit if she saw this place.
It's just a little bit
How'd
of
he get this
pot.
together?
Come on now.
Must have taken him forever.
I have tried one of
I
those
wish he'd
bongs.
told
My
me
friend
about
knocked
this.
it over and it was gross.
Could have helped him out.
Well, you're supposed to clean it. Oh, this is about to get very gay very fast. I've actually never used a bong.
Oh, there we go.
I
think it's still
pretty
good?
much just stick to joints
Does weed
and
go
my
bad?
pipe.
Mm.
I've never used a
find out.
bong. I don't really, the water gets me. I'm like, why would I want to be breathing in?
You having a hard time?
No, I got it.
I don't know. I don't use bongs.
Fuck.
Give me that.
Oh, yeah, like you're gonna get it.
Come on.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
This is the definition of being a useless gay.
Oh, fuck it. What the fuck is wrong with you? I got it open,
Just
didn't I?
Smashed it. Dina's like, I just came for the good kush. Break the damn thing open. I like her approach to problems. You would like her approach to problems. Mr.
We struck here a while, right?
Property damage.
Totally trapped.
Gender traitor? What do you mean? Hey, don't you property damage shame me. No shame. Only love and acceptance. However, I'm just saying
I don't know, can you?
that you would.
Scale of 1 to 10.
You would like her approach to that issue.
1 being, like, absolute
What's your thing,
trash.
Object? What's your thing?
And 10 being...
Ellie never cleans under her fingernails.
life-altering.
Do we know this as a fact?
How
Are we sure?
would you rate our kiss from last night?
I have to make sure my fingernails are clean. It bothers me if they're
Why
not.
are we still talking about this?
But that's just a personal thing.
You said it was a mistake. Did I say that?
Well, by never, what I mean is she doesn't know now. Did she know she was going to have this intimate moment with Dina right now?
I asked you to rate our kiss.
Also, she doesn't necessarily have to use her hands. Just saying. Just saying. Although we also know that she did not brush her teeth this morning. She just threw on her clothes and left.
Give it a 6. A 6?
And she hasn't showered.
Wow. Like a
So I don't
solid
think
6.
Dina minds.
Okay. There are a lot of people around. Yeah,
I really don't think
6.
Dina minds.
Oh. What? I mean, now I really want to know how you'd rate it.
Well, I'm glad you know me well enough to get me, but I still feel like you're shaming my destructive habits. No shame, Vanny. Promise you there's no shame. I am not here to shame you.
You're infuriating.
Which I feel is not very respectful.
Have
I
you
get
met
that.
you?
I get that, Object. But this wasn't, like,
You might be able to go
premeditated.
back outside into that blizzard.
Hold on, Dina. Give me a second. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and clean my fingernails. Stop this intimate moment.
This better be better than a 6.
She's got, like, infected blood on her. Couldn't that infect her or something? I don't know. There's a snowbank right outside. That's valid. That's true. It's true. I'm sure there's, like, some water bottles stocked up. I'm sure Eugene had a nice setup, so... You're right, but also, like... Dina clearly feels bad about being into the Neanderthal thing, but is super into the Neanderthal thing, for sure.
Great.
Same thing could also be said about... Oh, Vanny, have you... Oh, God. Oh, shit. I forgot that I'm supposed to run. Totally forgot that I'm supposed to run. Oh, I was gonna ask a question, and I don't remember which way I'm supposed to go. Oh, fuck.
Don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Don't remember which way to go. I don't remember. I'm just running. I'm just running. I'm with you. My bar's very low. Oh. Ah!
Okay, up this way.
Sorry. Trying not to die. Trying very hard not to die. Okay. 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 I'll take that health kit, thank you. Scary. It's scary. It's infinite enemies here. Yes, yes. I messed around with the infinite ammo here and they kept coming. It's something Dina says later. I didn't realize the depths of truth in that statement until now. Wait. The depths of what statement? What are we talking about? That is something Dina says later. Huh. Oh my god, Penny. Don't shower, just ravage me. I'm with you, my bar's very... Wait, Dina says that? Oh shit. I did not know that Dina said... Wait, I don't remember that. Oh shit, are you serious? I'm with you, my bar is very low. Oh god. I hope that she meant that as a joke. But still. Dina! 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 Oh! Look, Ellie's... It's in the farmhouse, she's teasing. But still. But still? But still. Okay. I'm a little fired up now. I'm not even like the biggest Ellie fan, especially not in this game. But Dina! Be nice! That's your love. If it was at the farmhouse, I'm sure it was a lighthearted moment. But still.
Give me your hand! We're gonna have to run!
Joel!
There's too many of them! I'll cover you!
It's Papa Bear Joel!
Through here!
I really want to run Abby through the Molotov thing. I needed to try that at least once. Just once. I needed to try it once. I'm fine with that being my first death. Miko, why? Look, I saw someone take a clip of that moment where Tommy throws the Molotov, it explodes, and Abby runs through and dies. I saw somebody clip that and then put in a clip of the credits starting to roll, and it was fucking amazing because they were like, I found a surprise ending! This is the way the game was supposed to end. And it was fantastic. She died like instantaneously, exactly. She didn't even have to burn. She just, oh, have I died once before? Did I die already? Or did I not reset this from yesterday? I can't remember. I think that was my first death. I don't think I died yet. Pretty sure that was my first. Let me reset this real quick. There we go. That's it. I don't think because I don't think we've died yet today. That was the first one.
Oh shit! Hold up! This way! Come on!
Ah! Ah! There we go.
You okay?
This next fight do be bonkers.
Where the hell they all come from?
It don't matter. What does is where we going.
I reckon we go out the back. We can make a break for the lodge.
Yeah, I ain't got a better idea.
I've never stopped in here for the materials. I've always just run through.
We gotta live through this first. What's them windows?
I will take this bar. Thank you so much.
We gotta move! Get to the door!
Okay, you don't have to tell me twice. Oh, shit. Oh.
That door ain't gonna hold him for long. We need to hurry.
Yep, we sure do. You gonna do this or what?
Up there, the window!
Let's go, people!
That's our way out! You see a way up there? Here, use this! Hey!
Y'all be messing around.
Give us a hand with this thing. Push it up onto the cart.
You need to nap me, but keep being morally dubious.
Get
You're
inside.
delightful me.
I'll get the
Thank you,
gun
Vanny.
to the
Enjoy your
window.
nap.
You two keep those infected off of me.
Enjoy your nap.
Damn, this thing is
Have a
heavy.
good. Oh, that was a miss. Ow. Thank you, Joel. Rude. Ow. Apparently I can't dodge today. Oh. Shit. Okay. There's death number 2. Ooh. This is spicy on Survivor Plus. It's also very loud in my ears.
Come on, goddammit! Get this thing off of me! Help!
I got you, Tommy. I got you, bro.
You need me to take over?
Oh. This took me quite a while the first time. Not like Santa Barbara or anything, but probably an hour or 2. I'm sure it'll do better. We're trying. We're trying. This is the rude clicker. Rude, very rude. I should have run and gotten some more distance and then shot at it. We're learning. We are learning. Fuck you. In your face. Where? Where the clicker?
Get this thing off of me! Help me!
I'm coming, Tommy. Oh, okay. Well, you got it.
Take over! I got it! Keep those infected away!
Ow.
I'm running low! I just need another minute!
Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Woo! Spicy! It's spicy!
How we doing? Almost there! I got it! Come on! Whoa.
Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, we did it.
I got you.
Now we run.
They're close to us!
And now
Where are we going?
run.
It's this way! Come on!
Why does it take Abby forever to roll her gun?
Slow down!
Ooh, okay.
For those doors! Through
I
here,
can do
let's
that.
go!
Nicely done. Thank you. Appreciate it. I just kind of ran for a lot of that one. I took out the clicker and then I just ran and tried to dodge.
Hey.
Was a wimp, but
Tommy, that's Joe.
not a very good shot when I'm panicking.
What's your name?
Abby.
Abby, are you okay? That ain't gonna hold. We gotta go back. We can outrun them all.
I can't tell you how mad I got when, for whatever reason, the X prompt doesn't work. I can understand.
My friends
That
are
would
in a
be
mansion.
extremely frustrating.
It's fenced in. We have the whole perimeter secure.
It's a Baldwin.
I like how the bandages stay wherever they put them.
I'll get the door.
It's just a nice attention to detail.
Go! Hold on tight.
There was a clicker there that didn't have on any clothes. Usually you see infected with some sort of clothing on, but not the clickers.
What about this one?
It happens in the restaurant too, which is much worse because it doesn't give you a checkpoint.
Skateboard.
And that part is a little worse. The restaurant,
tried to get on it.
yeah.
And it shot right out.
Yeah,
from
the restaurant's
underneath
pretty
me.
bad.
Wait, how did you get the scar?
I fell on my knife.
Okay. A chemical burn.
Exchanging battle scars.
I did it myself.
Why?
To cover a bite mark. Right here. I got jumped by an infected when I was 14.
With Riley.
Turns out I'm immune, so it healed with a ring of fucked up teeth marks and cysts and...
Ow! Fuck you.
No, Dina, she's telling you the truth.
I told you a real fucking story.
I did tell you a real fucking story.
Oh, you want a bite mark?
What?
Do you hear that? Jesse?
Oh shit.
Just stay there, okay?
Are you okay?
Oh shit.
Wait, wait, please. What? Just turn around. What are you doing?
Oh,
You're
Jesse.
supposed to be on patrol.
There's a blizzard outside.
Is that weed?
Yep.
Why are you
Sure
here?
is.
People are counting on you. You get that? What we do matters.
Well, then why aren't you at the fucking lookout?
Because Tommy and Joel didn't show up.
Oh shit.
What do you mean?
I
Tommy
waited
and
for
Joel
them for an
didn't
hour.
show up.
I was looking for their horses when I saw lights.
That can be nothing but badness.
Maybe they just went back to town.
Without being replaced? No way. How much of their region have you covered?
Not much.
Then we split up. Go at it from different sides, and we can cover the whole thing in a few hours.
I don't like you riding solo. We don't know what's out there.
Exactly. What if they need help?
Okay.
What if
I'll
they
head
need
west.
help?
Dina can take
That
south,
is a
and you come
valid
from the east.
question.
But be smart about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, she's so serious. She got her serious face on, you could tell, because she has that little line in between her furrowed eyebrows. That's her serious face. So serious. I'm gonna turn down the cinematic sound a little bit. The volume was very quiet for a while, and then it was like, ah! Blaring in your ears. Boop boo. Boop boo. Boop boo. Okay. This is gonna sound worse than it is, but Jesse is a perfect example of why you can't afford to be Jesse in real life. Yes. You are absolutely correct. Jesse is too good for this world, quite literally. And that's the reason he dies. It's a very dynamic game, but which I like, but if you want it narrower, you can narrow it. Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the cinematic a little more. Very loud in my ears. Very loud. Very loud. So fucking dope.
Let's get inside! Yeah. Can I talk to you for a minute?
You want to get those saddles off?
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that Abby is just as muscular, if not more muscular, than Manny and Owen? Cause, like,
You have no idea.
I just appreciate that so much. I just appreciate her physique. I just am so fucking gay. Who gave me permission to play video games?
What are y'all doing out this way?
I am so gay.
You two live nearby?
You can compress the audio with the dynamic range compression option under audio without having to change the volume, but I don't like to do that because it gives the gunshots less impact. Oh, interesting.
This is my brother.
I want to know how they shot that whole bit. It seems pretty much like gameplay to me. How they shot what whole bit?
Felt like you heard of us or something.
The pull up to the house and... Oh, fuck. I can't say that I forgot that this happens because I definitely didn't.
Put him against the wall.
When they're battling the infected. Okay.
Get off me! Get off me!
I definitely didn't forget that this happens, but occasionally I forget how gruesome of a death this is. Like, it's pretty fucking awful.
Joel Miller.
That's his name. You got the right dude.
Guess.
The audio note I love about the scene is how there are these small little Foley sounds of people shifting around, adjusting clothes, gear, weapons, etc. And then he says his name is Joel, and all of a sudden it stops. Yes.
Tourniquet his leg.
Every little...
Do it.
There's literally no detail in this game that I feel is overlooked. Everything serves a purpose. And it's amazing. So well done.
Don't you fucking move.
God! Damn it!
The thing about tourniquets is that it's really hard to do well, and it's not a long-term solution. Like if you tourniquet someone's limb for too long, they will lose the limb. You'll have to amputate. You'll have to take it off. It'll be dead. But it does build tension really well, you're right.
Stupid.
But the thing in this case, it really doesn't matter if the tourniquet's on for too long, because they fully intend to kill him. But like in reality, a tourniquet's only a short-term solution, but in film, you see tourniquets happen all the time, and it's done incorrectly, and it's not a realistic experience of how that happens and what you need to do after the fact. You know what I mean?
How do I get down there?
Is Mel the one doing the tourniquet? Yes, Mel is the one. Mel takes her belt off and uses it to tourniquet Joel's leg.
Okay, Shimmer.
But it's not even like it's a half-assed tourniquet. She takes the belt off, tightens it, and puts the little thing through a belt hole, you know, like you're putting on the belt, but just around his thigh. But in reality, you'd want to do that, leave it loose, stick something straight, a rod, a pipe, a something in between, and twist to get that thing. Like, most belts don't have those little holes for tightening all the way around, so that's just like, his leg they would have had to poke an extra hole or something like that for it to work like that. I don't know. It's just like, Some things are definitely still unrealistic about this game, but for the most part, it does things right. There are things in terms of gore that are just done to be gory, right? Like Abby biting off Ellie's fingers at the end. The blood splatter's unrealistic, but it serves the purpose of driving the story, right? It's about the impact. Do I have a Molotov? I do have a Molotov. Why, what's up? Do you want me to throw a Molotov somewhere? Is there a secret Molotov throwing checkpoint?
There it is.
Okay, now we are on the porch of this house.
Tommy!
I like to use it to set Ellie on fire right before I go through the door that triggers the cutscene. Oh my god, it's a total waste. But the game will delete it anyway. Though I might be wrong about that. Oh, I don't know. I definitely don't want to set her on fire. I already set Abby on fire. I'm gonna take the silencer off of that. It's not like we're gonna need it right now. We've got all kinds of bag and gas. What happens if you just shoot at the door? Oh! You can see the bullet hole, but nothing happens. Okay, I just put 3 rifle rounds into the door. And you see all 3 holes, but nothing happens. Alright, here we go. Oh fuck, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I know what happens and I'm not ready. Oh fuck. It's too late. I already went through. It was a great thought, but I already went through.
You're gonna fucking die!
What's going on?
Let him go.
Who is that?
Let him
She
go!
snuck in.
Why aren't you posted up outside?
We didn't think anyone was gonna show up.
What the hell did you expect?
This is such a brutal fucking scene.
Before the whole town's on top of us. You're done.
You won't die one, right?
End it. Now.
It usually doesn't do anything and she just stops burning, but one time I got her to be stuck with the door open and her on fire. Oh my goodness.
Joel, fucking get up!
And then I reloaded and the cutscene started immediately. Okay. Interesting.
Please stop! Please don't shoot!
Oh, honey.
Joel, please get up!
Oh, fuck. Oh, and there's like brain matter on the club. Fuck. Oh.
Fucking kill you!
Owen steps between Manny. Manny pulls out his gun and is about to shoot Ellie, and Owen gets in his way. And we hear the other side of the conversation later, right? In Allie's flashback of this moment. In Abby's flashback of this moment. I think I said Allie. Oops. But I think it's just really interesting. Looking at who does what. Who does what. Jesus, I can't talk. What even is speaking? What is speech? I can't speech. I had a similar thing happen once with the Ellie fight when a trap mine got triggered after the cutscene, and she died, and when you restarted, it went as if you'd already won. Oh, interesting glitch. Spitting on him like that was really taking it a little far, in my opinion. I get that. It does seem a little dramatic, but also I understand where he's coming from. They've been looking for Joel for how long? After he did what now? Like, I understand where he's coming from. And I think my favorite thing that this game did was really force you to see both sides of this point that drove the rest of the story forward. You know what I mean? I mean, torture, yada yada, no problem, but spitting, really aggressive. Spitting is where we draw the line. That's just too much. That's a line we don't cross. We don't spit. We don't spit. But in some cultures, spitting at someone is like the most insulting thing you could possibly do. I assume Manny lost a loved one or something. I'm sure it's justifiable from his perspective. I mean, Manny lost the same people that Abby lost. They all were a part of the same group. That's why Isaac? That's why Isaac refers to them as the Salt Lake crew, is because they all came from Utah together. They were all at St. Mary's Hospital when Joel broke Ellie out and that whole thing happened. I just, like, he's dead, you know? Kind of pointless, and it obviously is further traumatizing Ellie, but I guess he doesn't care. Oh, he definitely doesn't care if Ellie's traumatized. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't know her. She just got in the way of something from happening. She's a witness. She's a liability. I understand. But the spitting, like, I also...
Do they just get to get away with this?
Like, I understand it might be a little much, but I also understand where he's coming from, right? Because they're all riled up. They're all angry. You don't immediately stop being angry when the person who hurt you goes away. You know what I mean? That anger still stays. So it's not like, snap, Joel's dead, we're no longer angry. That's not how it works.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
I think it's a nice detail in terms of it's realistic.
What are you doing?
Manny was fucking pissed. And okay, now we killed Joel, he's still fucking pissed. Huck you, spit on you, burn in hell. I understand.
If you want to come with me, great.
I get it. It makes sense to me. I wouldn't spit on someone. I wouldn't do that.
No idea what you're walking
that's
into.
not my instinctual thing to do.
That group is,
but if that's what Manny felt driven to do in the moment, then I get it.
You can't talk me out of this.
I understand his reasoning. And clearly we know that he was still emotional. Because that whole scene, Abby swings the club, kills Joel. You know,
there's got to be some folks you can spare.
Manny spits, approaches Ellie with his gun drawn. Like, he was still in the thick of those emotions. So
one day.
It's all about context.
Please.
These stories do a really good job of exploring the full range of human emotions. The sadness, the happiness, the anger, the fear, all of it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The lingering effects of trauma, all of it. And now we see Ellie kneeling in front of Joel's grave with some flowers. You know, just having a moment. Because she just lost her father figure. Probably one of her closest friends.
to stop at his house before we leave.
Okay, girl.
We just have to pick something up. Okay. I couldn't get to the horses. Looks like Tommy took one. Now Maria's got the stables locked down. Fucking Tommy. We'll figure something else out on the way. A car or a horse or something. Okay. This makes getting to Seattle a lot harder.
Sure does.
Then it's gonna be harder. You can still change your mind, you know. I know. Just don't want you to feel like you have to.
Dina is best girl.
You go. I go. End of story. You need to get your backpack. I hid it by the east gates. I figured we'd want to slip out that way.
Oh, this game is so pretty. Just, oh god, this shot right here. You've got Joel's house, which we're about to walk through, right? But all along the fencing and the steps leading up to the house are just flowers and cards and notes and... Ooh. By the way, if you have collectible tracking on, it will not include collectibles you have already found. It will not include collectibles you already found in the listen scan mode. That's fine. I'm not worried about it.
Hey. What do you
I'm
need?
in it for
I
the
can go get
story.
it. I want to do it. Okay. I'm okay. Come on. I'll hang out down here. Thanks.
I could go through everything in this house and look at all the things and pick up all of the things that are important, but we're just gonna get right to it. We'll go straight to Joel's room and grab the gun and the watch. Because I could literally spend half an hour in this house just looking at all the things and talking about Papa Joel. His broken watch that Sarah gave to him at the beginning of the first game. I almost said movie, oops. Also, I bonked the mic. Got his revolver. Got his guitar just sitting there.
Everything okay?
If there was ever going to be a game I bought the soundtrack for, it would be this game. I might buy The Last of Us's soundtrack as well, but this music is so beautiful and haunting and just all around fantastic. Oh, hey, Maria, what's up?
Maria, I'm headed to Seattle. I wish I could let it go, but I can't. I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop her. Take her guns.
Aquaman, welcome
lock
back.
up the horses. Maybe lock her up.
How's it going, bud?
Buy me some time so I can end this. Love you always, Tommy. He's gonna get himself killed.
He should have taken me with him.
Oh, the
You should've
irony
given
of
us a
that
group to go after
that
those
statement.
I wish I could.
So many
Trying to
people
lock him
die,
up,
and
I prefer
Tommy
that you
always
stay.
comes
It's not gonna
out
fucking
I
happen.
prefer
living.
that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Doing good. Got past the intro. Nice. What about you?
Out of here.
We just had the very intense Joel death scene.
Yeah.
So we're emotionally recovering. We're trying to recover emotionally. And we're just getting on with the story.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse.
There should have been a hole in one trophy.
Grab some ammo, too.
Why is that?
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and...
Because of the golf club.
Bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please.
Dumbass? Who are you calling a dumbass? Actually, Tommy's kind of a dumbass. I'll give her that. That's fine. That's valid.
All right. Get going. You're losing light.
Okay, there we go. Look at Ellie's eyes, the light shining in her eyes. Oh my god, this game is so fucking pretty. Or call it on par, something golf related. As a trophy would have made people. Oh god. People would have been pissed. It would have been less like bruh and more like the fuck is this?
Jeez. Were you scared? Well,
What would you have to do to get it?
I just ran in there, grabbed his gun,
Progress
and
past that part, I guess?
shot the guy in the face.
I don't know.
How old were you? 14. How old were
Hi
you when you
Lima
first
Bean,
killed
welcome
someone?
on in. Yes, this is a
Can you tell
replay.
infected?
I've
No.
played through this game
Fully conscious.
3 times completely.
Non-fungal person.
I've played through
10?
the first
Wow.
half, 3/4 of this game.
happened?
Probably
Guy was
closer
covered
to
by
6 or
mom.
7 times.
I stabbed him.
But yeah,
Shit.
we're playing on Survivor Plus
You
today.
got me beat.
And
I'm a real badass.
I've never played on this high of a
So how
difficulty,
lost
so
are we?
we're just having fun and dying a lot. You know,
Yeah,
we
you
love
have
to
a
see
little
it.
faith.
I feel like there should be a golf club with infinite melee
about
lying
those
around
crazy
somewhere.
cannibals
Yo, that
you
would be
said you and Joel
dope.
ran into?
Not gonna lie,
They
if we
came
could
after
use
you
golf
guys
clubs
once.
as melee weapons
Maybe
throughout
these
this game, that would be
WLFs are
amazing.
connected to them. No. It didn't seem like the same
That should
group.
be a fucking add-on.
Maybe
I
those
would
black
buy
market
that shit.
smugglers back in Boston?
I would buy that.
Not
I would
go
spend
across a lot
money
of people.
on a weapon
Mostly
like that.
I'm guessing. Okay. At least until we find out more information.
Could you imagine Ellie swinging around a golf club? Just like, fuck all of you! Strap some scissors onto the head of it. Just be like, God, die!
Ellie. Cars.
Yup.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Cars.
Start keeping an eye out.
Ka-chow! Can't remember if there's anything to collect over here. Oop, did I just go in a circle? Possibly. I might have just gone. I definitely just went in a circle. Golf Club MVP. Can you imagine if they made a Pop Funko of Abby beating Joel? I bet somebody already has that custom Funko made. I bet it's already a thing for someone. How the hell do I get out of here? I've been procrastinating getting the plat on this game. I always, like, several times I've started this game with the intention of getting that platinum, but I always just forget because I'm so interested in the story. You know what I mean? I always intend to, and then I don't. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I just went in a massive circle. What the hell? Okay, I gotta get back to the cars. Where are the cars? Yeah, I know, I feel that pain, Lima Bean, for sure. Also, how you doing, friend? I hope your day's going good. Okay. We found the cars again. Let's... Is it this way? I think it's this way. I'm so just... like, well, I guess this is just another playthrough.
Here we go.
It'll just be another playthrough. Look at the plat. Yeah.
Turns out you do know where you're going.
I'm doing good. We're celebrating 300 followers today. Because I woke up this morning and I saw that we hit 300 overnight. And it just so happened that I was already scheduled to play this game today. Which is nice, because it's my favorite game, so it's good for celebrating, because it's my favorite. You know what I mean? It's good. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, I went the wrong way. You'd think playing through this part of the game, creeping up on 10 times here, I would know where the fuck to go. But I always forget. I always forget which way to go. Also, I've got some stick drift happening with my controller, and it's gonna bother me. Someone else who loves The Last of Us 2? Hell yeah!
Stay with Shimmer.
Lima Bean, if you want to watch somebody play The Last of Us 2 who is actually good at the game, Object in Space is hanging out with us right now. He streams The Last of Us 2 a lot. Like, I've only ever seen him stream The Last of Us 2 and Oddworld. And I've only seen him stream Oddworld once. So, that gives you an idea. Object plays this game brilliantly, and he does all kinds of... like, he just tries so many strange things to see what happens just for the sake of seeing what happens. And I have never watched Object play this game without learning something new about this game. Like, it's always a good time. So if you want to see someone play The Last of Us 2 who also loves it, who is actually good at it, versus me, I'm very bad. I'm very good at being bad at games. That's a solid choice. Yes, a map. I should play Oddworld again. It's been a super long time. I just got tired of playing it all the time because I used to play it a bunch before The Last of Us 2 came out. Got it. Got it. Hopefully soon there will be more mainstream games that you can play.
Anything good in there?
Found an old tourist map.
Well,
I feel like
something.
the time for accessibility in games is changing. And we're gonna get to a point hopefully soon here where anyone who wants to play games will be able to. It's so interesting seeing all the things people discover and can do with this game. Yes, exactly. And with all of the available render modes that you can change and the cheats and stuff like that, there's just the replay value of this game is fantastic. I need to show you the alt frequencies, or make you play at alt frequencies. Yeah, I hope it happens too. I hope it continues to happen at an accelerated rate. Let's put it that way. Dark Souls needs that, or an easy mode.
Quiet. Yeah. Think about
I've
how
seen
well we hide our lookouts.
several people play Dark Souls at this point. I've never played it myself. I have a channel redemption option right now. That's a community challenge if you want to use channel points to force me to play Bloodborne for the first time. But I've never played any of the Souls games. I never played Bloodborne. Again, there's just never enough time.
Whoa.
Aha, we made it to the main gate.
Yep. Watch the high spots.
This game is so pretty! There's a hammer! I didn't know there was a hammer over here. Look, this is what I get for not exploring. I could have had a melee weapon this early on, and I didn't fucking know. Wow. Okay. Okay. Lima Bean, thank you for using your channel points to put in that, putting your channel points in that poll. I appreciate it. You are making us one step closer with your 760 channel points to making my worst nightmare come true of playing Bloodborne.
Looks like there's some cracks up there.
On stream for the first time. At risk of getting into a big long thing, Dark Souls will never have an easy mode because they don't believe it should have one. Yeah, I get that. It's meant to be a pain in the ass. They also will not do anything about the accessibility for the same reason, though they won't say it out loud. I understand not having an easy mode for the sake of actually making it challenging no matter what, but I disagree about that view on accessibility. Like a lot. I disagree a lot. I am a firm believer that everyone should be allowed to play video games. Regardless of disabilities or, you know, accessibility issues. I just want everyone to be able to experience these stories. It's the same reasons I want more accessibility in games are, like, they're the same reasons that I want to start this book club, but not have it be like a traditional book club. What I want to do is I'm missing something and I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm thinking of the next section. I want to start this book club sort of thing, but but instead of just like reading a book all separately and talking about it after we've all read it,
Dina,
I want to do a series of live readings, like just like sit down and read these books together as a group, and then we can talk about it after if we want to, or just talk about it as things are happening. But I know so many people at this point in my life who don't read, but I know that based on their TV preferences and the movies that they like to watch, that they would like this book or they would like this series, but they won't be able to experience it unless it's made into a TV show or a book. But like, books are not the same thing as their movies and vice versa. And I want to be able to let people experience stories that are written in book format, but not necessarily having to read them. And I know that there are audiobooks, and that's totally a thing, but I just think it would be a fun thing to do on Twitch. Like, a new variation on a virtual book club, you know what I mean? Because I love reading. I've always loved reading since I was a child. And I think sometimes as we like transition from childhood to adulthood, we forget that we're still allowed to have fun. Like we forget that we're still allowed to do those activities that we enjoyed as a kid. So like I really want to rediscover my love of reading, and this is just like a convenient excuse, and also in my opinion, a brilliant idea of how to do that. Just like to have an option there for those who need it. Exactly. It's aggravating. Not everyone, so you avoid that community. I understand that object. I'm so sorry that that's not an option. Not everyone's personal experience is shared, and that's lame. Obviously, just because somebody else was able to doesn't mean everyone can. Yeah, that's true. Thanks, Lima Bean. I think it's a cool idea. I'm doing research right now on what I would need to do, because technically, if you do you can do live readings on Twitch, but it's technically a no-no if it's not public domain material. And I don't really want to read Shakespeare or the classics or anything like that on stream. I want to read fun things. But it means that you have to approach either authors themselves or publishing companies to get permission or licensing for reading material. So I've reached out to a couple of small authors in the hopes of like, hey, I have this idea, if you want to be involved you can, if not, totally cool, but I would like to read your books out loud, and I'm looking for permission for that. So I reached out to a couple of authors in the hopes of something happening.
That's something.
But we'll see if it actually happens. I have my heart set on making this a thing. No matter how much time or effort I have to put into it. I really want this to happen. Generator. I want to make this happen. Okay, yes, generator. The tweet I saw that really blew my mind was something to the effect that real life is also hard, so video games should be. Apparently. That's bullshit. Video games should be fun. Regardless of difficulty, it should be fun.
Okay.
By the way, a game you might like is The Avengers. I've thought about getting the Avengers game. I just am not. I prefer story-based games over like
hey,
turn-based
okay? What was that
action
sound?
RPG sort of thing.
I got that gate open.
I love
this one now.
experiencing a story in a game, which is also why I haven't played any of the Souls games or anything like that. There's not like it's not hugely story-driven. It's just like, beat the bad guys, get to the next part sort of thing. Which is valid in its own way. But I am a sucker for a story. So I made fun of them when they announced the PS5 remaster. I was like, why are you even making this? Real gamers would buy a PS3 off of eBay for an inflated price. That's how you win. Actually, that's brilliant. And pretty fucking true. Kudos for doing that. That's amazing. I need something to throw. Aha. We have a bottle. Ah, yes. Yes. Voila. Yeah, that's awesome. I would listen to you read audiobooks. Best of luck. Thank you, I appreciate it. It made me precisely 0 friends, but it amused me. That's literally all that matters, right? It's totally valid to just make content for your own amusement. It's totally true. You said what needed to be said, exactly. Okay, I forget what the code is here. Let me pull out the journal. Hello? There it is. Checkpoint gate codes. 0512. Okay. Come on. Ellie. Ellie. Oh, that's right. We have to move the generator over here. The thing. 0512. I'm never gonna be able to remember that. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe I will remember that. Watch, now that I said I'm not gonna remember it, I'm gonna have no problem remembering. Classic. Classic Nico. Yes. Yes.
Whew. Okay.
One of my big amusements with this game is cracking the safes without the code. I remember the first time I did it, I was so proud of myself. Understandable. The first person who told me that that was possible was actually Object.
Yes.
I didn't know until he popped into my stream one day and was like, hey, you can do the saves by sound. And I tried it, and I got impatient.
Let's get out of here. That crash was pretty loud.
But yes, you can do it completely by sound. And it's a nice little detail.
Now what? I found a note back there.
Now we move
Got some codes
on.
it. It says there's a WLF safe house at some place called Saravina Base.
Saravina. So we find it?
Hopefully we find our first WLF. Get them to talk. Go from there.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, look.
Oh shit.
Saravina Hotel.
Well, that's gotta be it. Okay. Let's find a way past this, fuck Fedra gate.
Very creative.
Fuck Fedra.
That's right to the point. Let's get closer and scope it out.
Okay. I'm a big fan of using the if you live by the sword, die by the sword mentality. To get people to stop fucking stabbing
Idiots.
people. It rarely
It's turning
works.
everyone against you.
Yeah, people tend to be pretty set in their ways. It's like an eye for an
they catch you
eye.
tagging a wall like this.
All it does is make
beat
people
the shit out of
blind.
you. Or worse.
QZs sound like fun.
Boop. Boop.
Okay, here we go.
Dun. Ah-da-da-da. What happened? No gas?
It's out of gas.
God damn it.
Guess
Well,
we'll
what do
go
we
a
do now?
different way.
Oh shit. The note.
Oh shit.
The note mentioned that there's gas in the courthouse garage and the dome.
Alright. Courthouse garage and the dome. So what's the plan for finding these places?
We ride around and see what we see.
It's
You
a
think
solid
Tommy
plan.
came through here?
Bet he did.
Fortunately, I can't hang out longer. Got some
where are we?
errands that need running. I hope the rest of your day and stream goes well. Congrats again on the milestone. Thank you so much, Live and Bean. I'm actually not going to be streaming too much longer. I need to get something to eat. Take some time away from the screen for a minute or two. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping in. Do your errands, do your things. Please be safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, all the things. Drink some water. It's good for you, I promise.
Pretty sure we're here.
Ah, nice. I'll mark it up as we go.
Okay. It's a
What the hell happened out here? I'm guessing the military bombed the shit out of this place.
Why would they do that?
Well, they would sometimes destroy parts of the city that were lost to the infected. Or to rebels.
I wonder...
That seems
okay,
like overkill.
I've always gone
It usually worked.
through the
On the infected or
courthouse
the rebels?
Both.
first.
Shit. Really
Wait, let me
You're
take a
lucky
look
you
at the map.
didn't grow up at QZ.
I'm starting to get that impression.
Yeah, I've always gone through the courthouse first and then the Wait. I'm confusing myself. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, you know, just an armored truck with the word fascist spray painted on the side.
Whoa.
No biggie.
This guy was an officer.
Traveling in a ration truck?
Yup.
Trying to hide, maybe?
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, sure looks that way.
Aha, parts. We love some parts. Parts, parts, parts. Is that it? That's it? Oh, you write that down. Write it down, Ellie. Oops. Sorry, I'm looking right now to see who's online for when we want to start a raid in a bit. Let's see. I have an idea of who I might want to raid. I just need to see if they're live or if they're winding down or anything like that. So just looking for someone.
What would have happened if I'd stayed? Probably.
Hey, I think I found the courthouse.
How can you tell?
What? No
See
way.
that sign up there? On the building that says courthouse?
I sure do. I sure do see it.
Well, nice work, detective.
Mm-hmm. Mark this place on the map.
Okay.
Ellie, what were you saying?
Yeah, right. Probably just become one more asshole soldier.
No way. I can't see you taking orders from anybody.
Yeah, good point.
I gotta say, I was expecting the Seattle QZ to be a lot more occupied.
Yeah, maybe they're all hiding at the Saravina.
Maybe.
How many WLF you think there are anyway?
Military got their ass kicked here.
WLF. These guys don't fuck around.
Oof. They sure don't fuck around.
Dude! Easy jump, don't worry.
Worrying's in my blood, so...
Oh, Dina. I love Dina. Dina's the best.
Man, check this out.
This thing's a relic.
Dina is the best. Okay, so we have a hammer right now. And I have melee durability turned to infinite. So I can keep the hammer, I can keep the axe. Last time I kept this fire axe the whole way through. I think I'm going to stick with the hammer, since I don't need to worry about it breaking. 'Cause I cheated!
Ellie? Yeah? Do you know what you're doing?
Nope,
I think
no
so.
idea. No idea. Ooh, one more swing. Here we go, and jump. Nicely done, Ellie. Nicely done. You the best, Dina. You the best. Ah, yes. We can craft arrows. Because we have the materials, and we're in Seattle, so we officially have all of our weapons. Which is fucking dope. Let's see. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Coming down, Dina. Catch me. Or not. She didn't catch me. And here we go. I am gonna save real quick. I'm gonna save. Jackson Patrol. Okay, that's the right one. Yes, I would like to overwrite that. Thank you so much. That's super interesting. It used to be when you played this game and you wanted to manually save, it, like streaming from the PS4, it would take down the picture. But now it doesn't do that anymore. I just manually saved right now, and the screen never went away, which is dope. That's fucking cool. I wanted that to happen, and now it has happened. I didn't make it happen, but it's still pretty cool. Boop boo, boop boo boo, boop boo. Alright. Let's continue. Okay, so we've hit up the fire truck in that area.
You were saying? Ah, right. How many WLF you think there are anyway? Well, at least 8. If we're lucky, that'll be it.
At least 8. Yes,
We'll
true.
be fine.
At least 8.
We should stay alert. Stock up while we can.
Oh, you smartass. You smartass. Alright, looks like we're going into the city hall. I fucking love how it picks up the conversation from earlier. Yeah. It's, again, the attention to detail. It's such a ooh, excuse me while I stumble over my tongue. It's such a simple thing, and no other game does that I know of. I only know of Naughty Dog games doing that. I know, I can't quite remember in Uncharted 4, but when I played Uncharted The Lost Legacy, there's a lot, there's similar aspects to this game in the sense that you play as 2 people. You have your main character and your companion character, and you spend a decent chunk of the game exploring a map, not on a horse but in a jeep, driving around to look at locations like this. Very similar idea. Naughty Dog likes doing that. But conversations between those 2 characters in The Lost Legacy, between Nadine and Chloe,
Ellie,
happen like that. They have back and forth, and it picks up where it left off, where you leave it off, and stuff like that.
She sounds a little
But I don't know of any other games doing that other than Naughty Dog.
That was a good one.
And it's a really nice attention to detail.
What have you got there?
Colin.
Hey.
I heard another rumor that the Westlake Bank
Says
has
there are
never been
supplies at some
searched.
bank.
If it's
Might be
true,
worth checking out.
then it would be filled with more pre-outbreak supplies. At a bank? How much supplies could a bank possibly have, though? I say we go for it. This dude's just like, fuck it. Let's do it. If there are enough weapons in there, I know some guys that we can trade with for safe passage out of this hellhole. Come on, man. I don't have the balls to go in there by myself. Signed, Aaron. Aaron! I don't think you made it out, buddy. The bank is really not worth it on Grounded Plus. Is it just, filled with infected?
Somebody was camping here.
Looks recent.
Think it was Tommy?
Yes,
Maybe.
a recently used fire pit. Aha, the tank.
Whoa, check out the tank.
It's cool, right? It's pretty cool. Should switch to grounded plus if you're gonna use the cheats. The main thing there is the shotgun, and you have it already. That's true. Actually, yeah. I should just go get the gas, shouldn't I?
I've never seen one of these in action.
I should just go get the gas.
Oh, yikes.
Straight there.
These guys had a bad day.
What is it?
Burnt skeletons.
Got some shotgun shells.
Not how I'd want to go out.
Kind of like those astronauts.
What are you talking about?
One of the early moon missions, there was an electrical fire and the astronauts burned up in their capsule.
Well, at least they died for something worthwhile.
Exactly. These guys were just assholes killed by other assholes.
Word. Okay, I'm gonna save again real quick here. Because I'm actually gonna wind things down and start a raid. Let's go raid Chaotic Gooden. They're streaming some Stardew right now. I love a good chill Stardew stream. Chaotic is an amazing individual. They are so welcoming. Their community's great. They're very active in a lot of different people's chats. And that was Apollo 1, I believe, never got off a launch pad. They were doing a bunch of very dumb things, like pumping 100% oxygen atmosphere. Pumping in 100% oxygen atmosphere. Woo! Yikes. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for celebrating 300 followers with me today. I won't have internet tomorrow, but we'll be back on Thursday with, no wait. Day after tomorrow we'll be back with more of The Last of Us 2. Hope to see y'all there. If not, totally cool. If you can, I'd love to see you in chat. But yeah, we're gonna send you over to Chaotic. Have a good one.